Have you ever imagined a battlefield that isn't made up of land, sea, or air, but of the digital realm? A war where the weapons are not bullets or bombs, but lines of code? Today, we're embarking on a journey into this new kind of warfare. We're going to uncover how Japan, a titan in the tech industry, is gearing up for this future of warfare, cybersecurity. But before we delve into the specifics, let's explore this chilling scenario, a potential World War III, where the primary battleground isn't a physical landscape, but the vast, interconnected digital realm. In this hypothetical conflict, the opening round wouldn't be a missile launch, but a massive coordinated cyber attack. Imagine waking up one day to find the internet down, not just in your home, but across your entire city. Banks are unable to process transactions, causing the economy to grind to a halt. Hospitals are unable to access patient records, putting lives at risk. Power grids fail, plunging entire cities into darkness. This is the potential reality of a large-scale cyber attack. In the United States, the New York Stock Exchange could be targeted, causing chaos in the global financial markets. In Europe, transportation networks could be disrupted, grounding flights and halting trains. The potential for disruption and destruction is immense, and the perpetrators could be thousands of miles away, hidden behind a wall of digital anonymity. In this potential World War III, Japan could emerge as a leading superpower. Why Japan? Because they've been preparing for this new kind of warfare. They've been investing heavily in cybersecurity, developing both defensive and offensive capabilities. They've been training their digital warriors, equipping them with the skills and tools they need to protect their nation's digital infrastructure and disrupt that of their adversaries. Now that we've painted a picture of what a cyber-based World War III could look like, let's take a step back and examine how we've arrived at this point. The concept of cyber warfare isn't just a hypothetical scenario, it's a reality that we've already experienced in various forms. One of the most notable was the Sony Pictures hack in 2014, attributed to North Korea. This was a significant event in the history of cyber warfare, as it was one of the first times a cyber attack had such a widespread impact on a major corporation. The hackers leaked unreleased films, confidential emails, and other sensitive information. The attack was a wake-up call for many businesses, highlighting the importance of cybersecurity. Another was the WannaCry ransomware attack in 2017, which wreaked havoc on hundreds of thousands of computers worldwide. This global cyber attack affected over 150 countries. The ransomware encrypted users' files and demanded a ransom in Bitcoin to decrypt them. The attack affected hospitals, banks, and other critical infrastructure, causing widespread disruption and demonstrating the devastating potential of cyber warfare. Such devastating cyber attacks serve as a reminder of the potential damage that can be inflicted in this new era of warfare. This brings us back to Japan and why they are one of the most prepared for this world war. They've been investing heavily in cybersecurity infrastructure, creating advanced systems to shield against cyber attacks, and have even established a dedicated cybersecurity defense unit within their self-defense forces. This unit, made up of some of the best minds in the field, work around the clock, monitoring for potential threats and responding swiftly to any attacks. Their work is often unseen and not recognized, but it is vital to Japan's national security. But Japan's cybersecurity initiatives aren't just about defense. They're also leveraging the power of artificial intelligence, employing machine learning algorithms to detect and respond to threats quickly. This is a key component of their cybersecurity strategy, established in 2015, which outlines their approach to safeguarding their digital infrastructure. This strategy was put to the ultimate test during the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, where they successfully thwarted over 450 million cyber attacks. However, Japan's focus on cybersecurity isn't just about defense. They're also developing offensive cyber capabilities, disrupting enemy systems when necessary, either to prevent attacks or to retaliate against them. It's a digital arms race, and Japan is determined to stay ahead. They're not just preparing for the threats of today, but anticipating the threats of tomorrow. Now let's pause for a moment and imagine the catastrophic consequences if a country's power grid was taken down, or if their military's communication systems were compromised. Cyber warfare has the potential to disrupt a nation's infrastructure without a single physical weapon being deployed. It's a silent, invisible war that can have devastating effects. In fact, the cost of cybercrime globally is estimated to be in the trillions of dollars, highlighting the economic implications of cyber warfare. For example, in 2021, a group of hackers believed to be working for the Chinese government exploited a vulnerability in Microsoft Exchange to gain access to thousands of organizations around the world. The hackers were able to steal sensitive data and install malware on infected systems, leading to a loss of billions of dollars. As we become more connected, we also become more vulnerable to cyber attacks. Our homes, cars, and even our appliances are now connected to the internet, providing potential entry points for cyber attackers. This is why Japan is also focusing on securing IoT, or the Internet of Things, devices. The potential for quantum computing to both create new security threats and offer new ways to protect against them is another aspect of the future that Japan is preparing for. This technology could revolutionize computing, making it possible to solve problems that are currently beyond our reach. But it could also pose new security threats, as it could potentially break the encryption methods that currently protect our data. Japan, with its forward-thinking approach, is already researching new, more secure forms of encryption. In addition to these initiatives, Japan has established the National Center of Incident Readiness and Strategy for Cybersecurity and the Cybersecurity Strategy Headquarters. It also passed specific laws to strengthen its cybersecurity, such as the Basic Act on Cybersecurity and the Act on the National Institute of Information and Communications Technology, or NICT. These efforts show the comprehensive approach Japan is taking, involving both the public and private sectors to enhance cybersecurity. The specific goals of Japan's cybersecurity strategy include ensuring the safety of cyberspace, developing human resources in cybersecurity, and promoting international cooperation. These goals highlight the importance of each individual's role in cybersecurity, reinforcing the message that cybersecurity is a shared responsibility. But why should this matter to you? In our increasingly connected world, cybersecurity affects us all. A major cyber attack could disrupt everything from your internet connection to your electricity supply, as we have seen from our hypothetical World War III scenario. Cybersecurity is crucial for businesses, public services, and even your personal data. It's not just a matter of national security, but personal security as well. Japan's focus on cybersecurity offers a glimpse into the future of global security. It's a reminder that the wars of tomorrow won't just be fought on land, sea, or air, but in the vast digital landscape that we're all a part of. It's a new frontier, and nations like Japan are leading the way. The future of warfare is here, and it's not what you might have expected. Japan's secret weapon isn't a new type of bomb or a stealth fighter, but a team of dedicated cybersecurity experts working tirelessly to protect their nation in the digital age. They are the unsung heroes, the digital warriors, who stand on the front lines of this new battlefield, safeguarding not just their nation, but contributing to the global fight against cyber threats. Cybersecurity is a shared responsibility. It's not just up to governments and businesses, but each one of us has a role to play. By being aware of the threats and taking steps to protect our own data, we can all contribute to the global fight against cybercrime. Japan's focus on cybersecurity serves as a model for other nations. It's a testament to their understanding of the evolving nature of warfare and their commitment to protecting their digital infrastructure. It's a reminder that in this digital age, the strongest defense is a good offense. So, there you have it. The future of warfare is here, and it's not what you might have expected. Japan's secret weapon isn't a new type of bomb or a stealth fighter, but the infrastructure to protect their nation. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this new battlefield. How do you think cyber warfare will shape the future of global security? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video interesting, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest videos. Thanks for watching, and remember, in the digital age, knowledge is your best defense.